Hello everyone and welcome back, and this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of November 24th. And at this time I would like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And also hitting that hype button. Thank you so much for that. And of course, all the lovely comments. I do enjoy reading them and answering them. And I thank you. It's so nice to hear that they resonate with you. That you're happy to hear about them. So thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate you as well. Thank you. All right. And there you go. Moving on to calmer shores. Laying down the burdens. Just getting tired of taking on other people's responsibilities, or perhaps them being put on you. This could be in a work position. This could be at home as well. You know, too much expectations on what your role is has led you to become weary. Want less burdens and more opportunities in your life, and you're realizing that where you're at and the way things are going as they are, that's not what this is turning into. This is turning into a burden of extra responsibilities, more hard work, and that's not where you want to be at. So you're decided to move away from this. You know, lay down the burdens, let others take responsibility for their own actions in life, and you carry on to something much better for yourself. So that's very nice to see happening. Look at that. Celebrations, invitations, people that you get along with. You're going to be much happier when you change your direction. You know, this is good friendships, collaborations, creativity. This is a better community, a better fit for you, and you'll be much happier somewhere else away from all this extra stuff in your life, and you're more than aware of it, but you haven't taken action till now. So you're being celebrated and invited to different events, which gives you that optimism of what your future is going to look like. So that's very nice to see. And the Queen of Rods, yeah, definitely determined to change things around for yourself. Understanding that, okay, maybe nobody else has done this, but I'm going to. You know, you have the courage, the confidence. You've always been independent. You know, you knew what you want, and when you're focused in on it, you seize the opportunities because the universe gives you more. And you're not asking for anybody's, you know, kudos or attaboys or any of that. You're doing this totally on your own. So you're starting something totally fresh. Maybe you've never done this before, and you've just decided that, you know what, I'm going to try. So you're starting on a whole new adventure. Wow. Oh, look at that. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. And you're okay with that. This is your self-reliance and independence. These are the fruits of your own labor. So you're rewarding yourself. And that's a good place to be in. You're financially independent. You're not expecting anything from anybody, and you're doing it because it's what you want to do. And that is really changing many things in your life. If you want to reward yourself by purchasing something or doing something or going somewhere, whatever it makes you happy in the moment, you're doing it. And you're going to be so self-reliant on your own and capable that others are going to be looking at you as you move forward going, wow. You know, those sort of opportunities. This 5 of Rods, yeah, you're removing yourself from all the hoo-ha and competition and chaos around yourself. You're standing quite reassured in yourself. You know, you don't want the conflicts and the disagreements anymore. You want to remove yourself from all that. No more tension, no more stress, no more worries. You want your life to go a certain way, and you're realizing the only way that you can achieve that is by stepping out of this. And you're doing that. You're just letting everybody else do their own thing and see where the cards fly, sort of thing. Yeah, King of Pentacles, watching over your finances, feeling more assured and independent of yourself and your choices going forward. And you're okay with that because things have changed for the better for yourself. You know, you're feeling that nothing ventured, nothing gained. Your finances are in good order. You're making sure that they're staying that way. You've got good business skills, your security, and you're thinking more positive about your future and your future generations in some cases. But you're watching your money this week. You have a goal of something that you want to achieve or have or purchase, however you want to say it. And you're realizing that you need to do this the right way. So you're doing that. You're making sure that your money is continuing to accumulate. And karma, yeah, finally. You get good vibrations back to you. This is good things coming into your life. You're stepping into the light. You're starting to open up more. You know, things are happening much easier in your life, much better flow. You're not stressing and worrying so much, which opens you up even to more once you relax and know that you're doing all right and you're on the right path and, you know, people's got your back. It makes you feel more optimistic in your future endeavors and steps going forward. So this is the universe giving back to you for all the good deeds you have done for others. So this is a rebirth, sorry, I cannot think of the proper wording. But this is the universe giving back to you for all the generosity and love that you have given out to others. It's coming back to you. And the justice. So there may be a legal contract that some of you need to sign. You know, or this could be something from your past that needs to be, you know, finished with. You know, this could have been a court case that's been going on for a long time and it's finally getting settled. You know, there's more clarity here. There's more equalness in your life going forward. You know, this is cause and effect eventually. And it's going in a good direction for you because you know the effort and energy and things that you've put into different things in your life. And the universe is making sure that everything is running copacetic for a change for you. So whatever this justice card means to you, you know, whether you're signing an agreement, you know, this could be a long-term apartment that you're renting or a home. You know, it could be a paperwork for a settlement for a court case that needed to be dealt and done with. You know, there's many scenarios, jobs, but whatever this happens to be for you, it will be good. It won't be, you know, one better than the other. This will pan out much more equally. Ooh, and the Three of Wands. So yeah, you're looking for new opportunities in all areas of your life. Some of you are looking to move overseas, travel, but you're feeling the urge to do something fresh and new somewhere else. You're getting a little weary of being where you're at, you know, and so you're looking a more broader area of life. Your expansion is extraordinary this week, because you've decided to change. And once you did that, and this settlement comes in, it allows you to look even farther. Okay, so healing yourself from past hurts. This could have been a divorce for some of you. And it definitely, you know, went a little ugly, and I'm sorry that you had to suffer through that. But this is emotional pain, grief, sorrow, divorce, like I said, in some cases. But there's a loss here, or had been a loss in your life, and it left you with great sorrow and questioning. And this probably for most of you, it looks like it's been going on for quite some time. You know, this grief, loss, not feeling you're enough. There's not, you know, you're not happy with yourself. So you're finally realizing you need to stop that, take the swords out, and open yourself truly back up into seeing what the universe is offering to you. You know, not so much negative thinking, being more open to receiving. And once you clear those past upheavals, it's going to change your future. And the Page of Pentacles, so good news coming in. And it looks like in the financial department for many of you, you know, that's just really nice. You know, financial opportunities, development, security. But it's right there. The opportunity has literally just came into your life. So you're making sure that your future is sound. Your finances are sound. You're not stressed and worried about them. You've just planted a seed here, and it has such a great potential for growth. And you realize that. So you're investing in this. Now, whether that's investing in money, investing in, you know, your words of wisdom, investing as in physically doing the work, whatever it happens to be for you, but it's the good opportunity for a new beginning for you. And the Six of Rods, look at that. There's your attaboys. You know, people realizing how strong you are, how independent you are, what you have in your future, what you have in your past, you know, and how strong you came out on the other side. This is your self-confidence, your victory, and people are starting to take note of how strong you are. You know, it doesn't have to be physically strong. Mentally strong sometimes is way more. But you are achieving your goals, your desires, your future. And you're not looking for anybody to say, you know, wow, way to go. This is you knowing you're on the right path, doing the right things, and feeling good about it. So people notice you and say, good on you. Congratulations. And the Two of Pentacles. Look at the balance that has come into your life after all that. You finally found your inner peace. You know, balance and effect. You're feeling more confident in your choices. You're not questioning yourself. You're just moving forward. This is your momentum picking up. But things in your life are really balancing out this week. You know, things that need to go from the past are finishing up. Doors are opening for your future, you know, opportunities going forward. And you're feeling more ready for this. You've opened up again to receiving from the universe. So that's beautiful to see that you are more confident in your forward steps. But there's something new coming in for you that is going to allow you now to, you know, understand where your past was and let it go so that you can step into the future that you want. All right. Curious but wise action. Multitasking actions to details, kindness to others. And you always do that. You really do. You're doing okay here. I'm sort of scattered at this reading, so I apologize for that. But you have so much going on, it's hard to figure out where your opportunities are moving in the future, but they're looking like they're overseas for many of you. You're going to travel somewhere and then decide what your next step is. Well, looking good. Anyhow, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week.